Hey guys, I think I'm gonna start calling this the part 3 because part 2 is getting a pretty long point. So this is part 3. I got the control cabinet in, even though it's a little bit smaller than what I was wanting, but I think I can get it to work, and that's actually fine by me because I want it a little bit smaller, more portable, because it's designed to be portable, but also pack a major punch. So I originally did film it, but I just decided I'm not going to worry about that because it was really clumsy and wasn't a very good shot to film. So came out of that box, took up a lot of room, but this is what it looks like. That's the control board right there. As you can see, I have plenty of room on the top, and I'm probably going to push all this up. Either I'll just push that all the way back and leave it as that. You can see that the contactor even has some room for wiring to run in front of it or behind it. Sorry about that, just adjusting it so this doesn't fall out. So I may just leave that like that, and then I'll put another row of contactors up here, and that will be the ballasting circuit, and I'll probably mount a shelf, or I may just mount a shelf like up here that will contain all the ballasting circuit up here. So it'll be this, probably a shelf right above for ballasting circuit, and then there'll be a gap on the side for all the wires to run through, and out the top to go up here where the button box is going to be and everything. So there'll be two contactors down here. One contactor will be for the 480 volt transformer, so this will be probably slid over farther over here as far as I can, enough for him to get that. Can't really. That's over. It's down here. That's why. Enough to get this 350 Casey mill. It's aluminum, but it's still 350, so it's rated for 400. I can get 400 through it by Evergy's standard. 350 is rated for it, even though NEC says no. But oh well. I'll just use it anyways. That's 350. So that 350 will have to. I'll have to really struggle to bend it, but bend up. Go to the input terminals down, and then also from out of here will probably be some number 6, because that's all of the other circuitries are really rated for 50 amps, and that's it. So I'll run some number 6 to another contactor. So what I'll probably do is do live here, neutral here. Sorry about the really bad lighting, but live on one side, neutral in the middle, live on the other side. And then the output of this will just be live 1 and live 2, so 240. And then I'll take the neutral and that one, and that will come out to the 120 volt transformer, or 120 volt output contactor. Then that will also feed the ballasting contactor, which will route power up and into the ballasting circuit. So this will take care of the 240 out, which will be this guy. This will take care of the 120 out, and this will take care of the 480 coming out, which will be another small transformer. I'm planning on using this transformer. It gives me about 5 amps, so I think that's perfectly acceptable. Because if I really want to bust things, I'll just use 240 and then use an auxiliary transformer if I want to. But I'll just use this guy, which will give me about 5 amps at 400 volts. And so that contactor, the outputs will go straight from one of these to the transformer, and the output of the transformer will go through the contactor and then go to the output. And the output will be routed to a set of plugs up here. So, and then actually to remove all this would probably not be too difficult, so all I have to do is just remove the wires from there, remove them from here, and it'll probably pull right out. I may even make an entire tray down here where this just sits on, I can pull it right out. And then all the ballasting contactors will be up there, and then I'll have to set aside ballasting contactors, and more control contactors will probably be all up there or on the shelf that I will probably build. But I think I can get all this to work. It'll be a snug fit, but you know, I think that kind of makes the whole project better. And if I need to, I will support this shelf more, because you can see, not the most strong, but it's also not the weakest. So I'll just see how it handles that contactor going in and out all the time. So yeah, that's the control cabinet. Here's the keys for it. So probably a good thing that this thing is completely lockable. So you doors and then twist that, and then you can just go ahead and, if I can grab the key right, twist the key, and now it's locked and no one can, you know, electrocute themselves. But yeah, that's the box. I think it'll work. We'll make it work. How about that? And I haven't decided if I want to just make the buttons straight vertical or angle them a little bit. I'm thinking about angling them, but I'm also thinking about not. So haven't decided on that yet. But yeah, so this is kind of a quick update in the intro of part 3 of this entire series of me prepping, or starting the finalization of all of this. So I'll probably work on making a shelf for up here now. I don't plan on returning this, so I may just sacrifice this old shelf because it should still fit. Because this is a shelf that originally was in it. I don't know if I can even get that in there. Because all the relays, but it'll be, I'll just get it in there. So I may end up using that because that was the original shelf inside and mount everything to that. Maybe even just cut down on the edges and then re-support it. I don't know, put some either wood or something under there, or get a piece of flat bar. I probably have some flat bar laying around, and just self-tap it into there because I just really need to hold it. So yep. Sorry guys that I just cut out my phone or started overheating, so I just came up here and put it in the fridge, and now I'm upstairs, or up at the house in the shop or garage. Basically a shop now, but so here's the plate. It does fit in there like as is, and there's enough gap on each side because it's got a center support that holds it out, and there's some gaps on either side, like here and here, so there'll be enough room to get the wires up. But so here's all the contactors lined up, and that's the relay of rough placement. That's just there. So that's the rough placement of all the relays. This one will probably be facing something like that. And so the first wiper of all of these will go, so the first wiper of this will go here, there, 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 there. So all the first wipers, each individual relay controls each individual contactor. And so basically this will just short out the ballasting transformers one by one. So you can come all the way over here and just short out the final one, which would change your power all the way around. And so I don't know if I will even label the power ratings because it will completely change depending on which one you select the way I'm designing this. So sorry about that. I'm not paying much attention. It's pretty hot out today. So then this relay will cut out the 120, 240, 480 volt circuitry. And then so when one of these turns on, that's what the second wiper does, is the second wipers all connect to the coil of this guy. And so then that will shut off the other ones. And then there'll be another, I think it'll require another 2 relays to latch it and unlatch it, and also, or actually 3. So I'm going to repeat my initial circuitry just up here. So that will latch and unlatch the circuitry and allow me to, basically this will be identical to those other 3 relay groups that you see on the control panel board, but just up here on the ballasting board. So what will happen is when the other ones turn on, this will get cut out by either one of those 3. So any one of those 3 will cut out this guy. So what I'll do is probably use this third one here to do that function or something. I'll figure something out, or just add more diodes in. Haven't decided yet. This is still kind of a concept idea, but then all this real estate over here will be the transformer groups for the ballasting. So right now it's all just kind of an idea, concept. I'm just trying to lay everything out, and then that's those 4, and then these 6. Wow, I'm tired. Sorry. These 6, and then I was going to use another contactor here to short out the ballasting circuit, but I just thought that was completely stupid when all I'd have to do is just shut off the ballasting circuit, then turn on the 120 volt circuit just to give me an override. Simple as that. Which will basically be doing the same thing. Once you turn on all of these at the same time, we'll just short out all of them. The power will go straight through and give you 120 full power. So basically this will be, first 5 will be transformers, and then this will be an auxiliary ballasting circuit. So if I want to, bring in a 10 kVA transformer for ballasting, I can. Sorry, wow, I really can't do anything right now. So yeah, that's the rough idea of what all these will do, and that's what all the relays do. And then up here, this will just give me enough room to route wires, so I'll probably have to drill holes just to put zip ties in, because it'll be all number 6 through there. So yeah. And then also the reason why I'm using these relays is because these are 120 volt AC coils, because they don't make 12 volt DC coil contactors. at least easily available. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. This will be part 3.1. This project's going to be fun. This is going right above that initial control board where I showed in the previous part, me trying to get the shelf in there. It'll just go right up there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will start working on the schematics for this, and then also start eventually working on digitizing them all just so I can post them and so I can print them all off and put them in there as emergency schematics. So if anyone ever tries to, anyone that wants to look at it and figure out how it works, that's just in person or whatever, they can just see it, or I'll just make them available through a Google Drive link or something. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. My phone's probably about to overheat because I might have to change hands because how hot it is. So yeah, this is how this is all coming. This power supply will probably be mounted. I could probably mount this on the underside of this. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.